If you're an attractive guy, I hope and I really pray that the gods are with you and that the heavens are with you, because you are going to need all the help you can get. Because I know if you're an attractive guy, you've experienced this at some point in your life. Because I'm letting you know this right now. It's tough out here if you're an attractive guy. It is not easy. What's up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Rafael. Today we're going to be talking about if you are an attractive guy, beware of these things. This is going to be a real good video today. If you're an attractive guy, I really hope that you know this, that it is not easy out here being attractive, man. It is not the easiest thing in the world being handsome. People think that it's super easy for us, right? If we look good, that if we dress good, that it's easy for us. We got it easy, bro. They do not know, because it is not easy. Some of the things that us handsome guys, that us attractive guys who look good and take care of ourselves, who put in the effort to look the way that we do, have to worry about. Of crazy girls, of aggressive girls, people calling you stuck up, people thinking you cocky, that you arrogant, that you full of yourself, that you're doing too much. Like, we've all experienced this at some point. I know this for a fact. You can ask any one of your friends that is attractive, that is handsome, that is good looking, and they will tell you they've experienced this at some point in their life. That just because they look good doesn't mean they got it easy. No, on the contrary, we probably have to deal with more things, and even then, we have to deal with it at a higher caliber. Because for one, we gotta deal with these crazy, aggressive girls. Yes, I said what I said, these crazy and aggressive girls, because when they find a guy who they think is really attractive, really handsome, they are not, and I repeat, they are not trying to let him go. They are going to do whatever they have to do, whatever they can do to make sure that that guy doesn't leave them, because they know that deep down, other girls want him as well. So they're going to try to do whatever they can to make sure that you are not going to leave them. And if you do, and if you get with one of these type of girls, bro, I'm going to pray for you, because you're going to need all the help you can get. Like, when dealing with these type of girls, bro, they will do some of the craziest things you would ever believe. If you deal with one of these type of girls, if you try to break up with them, or if you try to leave them, I hope that you know what you're doing, because they will do some of the craziest things that you will possibly imagine. They will break into your stuff. They will probably steal from you. They'll break your windows, slash your tires. They'll do some of the craziest things you would possibly ever imagine. Beware of these type of girls. Beware of crazy and aggressive girls. They're going to be one of the biggest headaches for us guys who take care of ourselves. If you deal with one of these type of girls, I better hope that you know what you're doing, because they are not going to take rejection very lightly at all. For example, I just recently had a girl who was trying to like get my attention to talk to me, but I really didn't pay any attention to her, and I guess she felt like I rejected her, so she was trying to cuss me out for not acknowledging her. So that's why I'm telling you, beware of these type of girls. These crazy and aggressive girls, they will cuss you out, they will break your stuff, they'll probably even try to fight you, because they do not handle rejection very well. When it comes to these girls, you also need to be aware that just because you look handsome, that just because you are attractive, does not mean that these girls are not going to test you, that they're not going to try to play with you. You need to be aware that they will play with you, they will test you just as much, if not more, than an average looking dude, because they're trying to see if you live up to the standard of being a handsome guy. They want to see if you stand out from the rest. They want to know if you're just an average looking guy who just looks good. They want to know if you are really the guy that you look like. They want to know if you're the guy that they're looking for, or if you're just like everybody else. Beware of this if you are an attractive guy. You need to also be aware that people will call you arrogant. People will think you're cocky, that you're full of yourself. They will constantly be criticizing you because of the way that you look, because they may have some prior experience with somebody who looked good and who did them wrong. If you're an attractive guy, beware that people will constantly be trying to criticize you, thinking that you're ignorant, that you're cocky, that you're full of yourself. They will think these things of you. Most girls will think that just because you're handsome, just because you're attractive, they will think that you are a player. They will think that you're a fuckboy, because in their experience, any guy who's ever looked that good has always been a player or a fuckboy. So beware that most girls will perceive you to be a fuckboy or a player just because you're handsome, just because you're attractive, just because you take care of yourself and you care about the way that you look, the way that you carry yourself. Beware of this. Now, you necessarily don't have to be cocky. You probably might just be good looking, and you may not be any one of these things, but because you look a certain type of way, people are going to treat you based on the way way that you look. And because you may be very attractive, you may be very handsome, people will automatically think that you're stuck up, that you're cocky, that you're ignorant, that you're full of yourself. They will think all of these things and even more to try to bring you down and to see you fail. Don't let any of these things bring you down. You need to also be aware that if you are an attractive guy, other guys will feel threatened around you, especially when they have their girlfriend around. They will feel threatened by you. You will notice this because they might try to like grab on their girlfriend some more, pull on them, like put their arms around her, showing that she is their girlfriend, that this is my girl. They might try to do some of these type of things to show to you that no, this is my girl. Other guys will feel threatened and will feel challenged by you, simply by you just being a handsome man. And lastly, if you are an attractive man, you need to be aware that people will constantly be trying to demotivate you so that you don't continue on the path that you're already on, because they will try to do everything in their power, everything they can do to make sure they see you fail. They will tell you, you don't have to go to the gym today. You don't have to eat healthy. You can drink, you can smoke, you can go out partying, you can go out clubbing every day. It's not that big of a deal. It's just one time. People will be trying to tell you, man, why you always dress so nice, man? Why you always doing too much? Like, you don't even gotta do all that, man. Like, I know what all the hoes want. Why you looking like a pretty boy, man? Why you got all them tight clothes? Like, you could just be comfortable and you gonna get the bitches, man. Like, you gonna get all the girls if you just look like me. Newsflash, bro. Do not listen to these type of people, because these are the people that you least want to listen to. They're gonna be the ones that are always gonna be criticizing you and going to be trying to get you to not be that guy anymore. They're the ones that are always gonna be trying to criticize you, telling you why you doing too much, that you trying too hard. Do not listen to these type of people just because you are attractive, just because you look good, just because you're handsome. They're gonna tell you this a lot, and you will experience this. If you are an attractive man, you will experience this very often, that people will constantly be trying to get you to do things that you may necessarily not want to do, such as drinking, smoking, partying, these type of recreational things. People who don't have the best interest in you will constantly be trying to get you to do these type of things. If you're an attractive man, you need to be aware of all of these things so that you make sure that you stay being the best version of yourself that you can. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna see you boys in the next one. Peace.